Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife, and you guys, this is crazy. Welcome to our final vlog from Zihuatanejo, Mexico. It is hard to believe that our 3 weeks here are coming to an end. 3 weeks sounds like such a long time, it has felt like such a long time, but at the same time it has gone by so unbelievably quick. So, it is currently Monday morning-ish. We fly out on Wednesday afternoon, and so this is gonna be the last vlog. We're gonna cover our last couple days here. We don't really have anything planned. We kind of kept the end of our trip open so that we could do whatever we wanted to do, and whatever we needed these last couple days to be, that's what they could be. I will say, the last couple days have been crazy because we've had kind of the remnants of a tropical storm that is just off the coast. And so we have had lots of rain, lots of wind, lots of lightning. In fact, yesterday we stayed in the hotel all day until last night. We ran to the store real quick, but mostly it was just an inside day because outside was just nasty. Today's a little bit better. Tomorrow is supposed to be a nice day, so we're gonna get some sunshine tomorrow, hopefully. And so we have a few things we want to do, and we'll bring you guys along for that. But can you believe we've reached the end of the trip? I'm gonna miss this view. I will say the one thing about the storm is that it has definitely brought cooler temperatures. I think this morning is in the 70s or 80s. And so to walk outside and to feel it not be sweltering is pretty amazing. You can see nobody down in the pool this morning. Not sure it's gonna show, but the waves are definitely higher than they have been. But still, an absolutely beautiful day. The sunshine is trying to poke through and come out a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna zoom all the way across the bay and see if you guys can see, because those rocks over there, or those waves over there, like, that's where we get to see a lot of them break. Just so cool. Sherry, can you believe we've already reached our last Ziwa vlog?
So weird.
It's really crazy. We are outside the resort. Taxi is on its way for us. We've even got some blue sky above us. That hasn't happened in a couple days. We have made it downtown to some of the markets we are walking through. Look at the Seahawks skull. Oh my gosh, I love that. There's just so much. Lots of leather goods, lots of like hand-painted things. Then of course there's, you know, tchotchkes and hats and bags. I've been summoned. What do we see? Okay. Oh, all of the wood, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Actually, that reminds me of one of the things we saw in one of the museums. Also, is there a band practicing somewhere? It's hilarious. Well, we just bought more things, gifts for friends, because we are just absolutely in love with the stuff we are finding here at the market. My gosh, I'd love to bring something like that home. We are back out, walking around, trying to find some place to grab a snack or a drink. It is still, well, it's 12:30, and so a lot of things are closed. In fact, right here is the place that had the pastor tacos that I fell in love with the other night. So we just came to a place that we walked by called Ubuntu. They have juices and smoothies. We're gonna get some bottled water. They got some books over there. I don't think Sherry has seen the bookshelf yet. Right behind her. Oh, you saw? Like here's actually what drew us in. I'm not gonna lie. This cat absolutely crashed on his back. That is the best marketing, because we walked by and we're like, yep, this is where we're going. This place also has crepes and waffles and eggs. They have fruit plates. How do I decide what to get? You guys, we have another cat. Repeat, 2 cats. Okay, look at Sherry's smoothie. What kind did you get?
Strawberry mango.
Strawberry mango? Oh my god, it looks so good. I was just telling Sherry, I'm so bummed that we just discovered this place, like our last couple days here. I feel like this is the kind of place that we would have come fairly often. Whoa. Is it good? Mine just arrived as well. I got a pineapple mango smoothie. I'm excited for that. And we got a crepe. It's a strawberry banana crepe. And we said that we were just gonna split one. And so they brought it on 2 different plates. But look at this. How is this one crepe split? We were just gonna get like a little snack. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this is the cafe we just ate at, and it was amazing. We had 2 fresh fruit smoothies, a bottle of water, and a huge crepe. And it was 10 USD is what it came to. And there were cats. What more could you want? All right, so we are wanting to bring home some mezcal as a gift. And there's obviously lots, just as with any kind of liqueur. But here's what I love. This down here is from the state of Guerrero, where we are, and it's a co-op. There are 24 different individuals, indigenous, who contribute. And all of the agave they use is wild agave. It's not mass produced. And you can actually see their names of the person on the bottle. Okay. I love, love, love that. Well, that was a great stop. Oh my gosh, I'm glad we stopped there. Sherri, do we need to buy any trophies?
Yeah, I think we're okay.
You think we're okay on trophies? All right. Sherri just pointed this out, that as we were walking along, you can see over there and here, these are like the roof tiles that we saw made. That's cool. Oh, look how good the chicken looks. Oh my gosh. I feel bad because I get distracted by every single food stall. We literally have no idea where we're going. We get to a street, we look, and it's like, I don't know, let's go right. So, we're going right. We've actually bought quite a few things. We're just kind of continually adding them to the bag as we go. We stopped at a little bar as we were out walking for a couple of margaritas. All right, margaritas have been finished. Now we are back out walking. We have a bunch of birds, and we have a cat stalking the birds. Here's where we stopped for lunch, and I think I'm gonna get the enchiladas rojas, so with the red sauce, but I'm not gonna lie, the tacos dorados with consomme sounds amazing. Oh gosh, what do I want? We had cats at breakfast, we have dogs at lunch. I'm not mad about this at all. All right, Sherri's food has arrived. She got the quesadilla with steak, and it smells so good. Also, we have sauce on our table that looks so hot. Mine just arrived. I got the enchiladas rojas, so the enchiladas with the red sauce, and oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Piled with cilantro, with onion, with avocado, with tomato, that deep, deep red enchilada sauce. I'm so excited to eat. You guys, this is crazy good. Oh my gosh. This enchilada sauce, absolutely unbelievable. Also, Sherri's quesadilla is, so everything we got, it's perfect. I am absolutely a member of the Clean Plate Club. That was truly unbelievable. That enchilada sauce is crazy. Sherri, well, you gave it a valiant effort. Holy cow, that was delicious. Have we had a bad meal in 3 weeks? Amazing. As we're out walking around, we passed this mural. We've actually seen it several times. That's the Zihuatanejo kind of city logo there, the pinwheel looking thing. And then Pueblo Magico. So this is something that we see quite a bit around town. Well, it is several hours later. Obviously, we're back at the resort. And I just stepped out on the balcony. I wanted to show you this. Look at that. The moon is so bright tonight. Isn't that pretty? Well, as I mentioned outside, we've actually been back for a while now. It is hours and hours later from when we got back to the hotel. But we just kind of had a relaxing afternoon after being out for so long. We just hung out here at the hotel, and it was actually really nice. But we're hungry. It's dinner time, and we're gonna keep it simple and just stay here at the resort for dinner. I'm not gonna bring you guys along for that, but we will pick you guys up tomorrow, because tomorrow is our last full day here in Zihuatanejo, because the next day we fly out like midday. So we'll pick you guys up tomorrow for what looks like, still, fingers crossed, knock on wood somewhere. Thank you, Sherri. That tomorrow's gonna be a sunny day. So hopefully we're gonna get to enjoy some of that Mexican sunshine and heat on our last full day. So pick you guys up for us tomorrow, for you guys literally now. Well, good morning, friends. It is the next day and we are down here at Mamma Mia for breakfast. It's not our last breakfast here because we are here tomorrow as well, but today's our last full day in Ziwa. But I gotta say, it brought the good weather for our final day, that's for sure. My last banana smoothie. Well, maybe not, I might get one tomorrow morning. These have been one of my breakfast go-tos. And Sherri Beth having the giant iced chai again. All right, breakfast is here. I got the 2x2x2 breakfast with eggs, bacon, pancakes. Of course, they brought us a basket of toast. Sherri went eggs and sausage. Breakfast is done. We have grabbed our beach chairs or pool chairs. And you guys, it is a hot one. But I think we are gonna combat the heat by getting in the pool for a little bit, cooling off, and then sitting and reading. Sherri just got in and said it feels so good. So now it is my turn.
Hi, Adam.
I could stay here for another 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years.
Let's do it.
This, it doesn't help that like we're ending on the most perfect day.
This is fantastic.
There's, again, nobody here.
Right.
It's perfectly sunny, there's a light breeze.
Look at this.
It's
It's beautiful.
we spent almost all morning, well, I've spent almost all morning since breakfast in the pool.
Yep, I've been in it twice and gotten out a couple times.
I like your approach. Your approach is like get in the pool, cool off, get out, read.
Until I'm too hot.
Then get back to the pool.
Yep.
I am so happy.
It's wonderful.
Well, it is our favorite time of the day. Happy hour number 1. I got a pina colada. Sherri got a passion fruit daiquiri. You see she's back in the water. Friends, we just spent 3 hours outside in the sun, swimming, hanging out, making new friends. My gosh, what a perfect last morning and afternoon here. But now we are gonna take a shower, and then I think it's lunchtime. We are showered. We are recovering from the sun. And we've talked about on our last day, like what are the bites or the meals that we would like to relive?
Yeah.
You had an instant answer.
Yeah.
What's that?
The tuna tartare.
So if you guys remember, I think it was our first day here at the World Mark.
I think it might have been the first
meal
I had here.
It was the tuna tartare, and you have talked about it the whole rest of our trip.
It was so good.
And so on our last day, and so we're gonna get Sherri. It's weird that this is probably our last meal here at this restaurant. I mean, maybe we'll have lunch here tomorrow. I'm not sure. But we have had so many meals here, so many great meals here, and we have loved the view, the service. Honestly, everything about Mamma Mia has been just spectacular. You guys look how cute Sherri is. She's going around getting photos of everything so we can remember. She got photos of flowers over there. What else you get photos of? All kinds of stuff?
All kinds of stuff.
Our little photographer. Our drinks have arrived. Sherri got something called a Winnie the Pooh. It is half strawberry daiquiri, half mango daiquiri. Love that. I just went plain mango daiquiri. Well, Sherri got it. Her tuna tartare, maybe a favorite meal she had while she was here. And I went back with the chili relleno. I had this, honestly, maybe the first day as well. We might be reliving our first meals here. Absolutely delicious. Pepper stuffed with cheese. What's not to love? Well, a very sad time has come. Also, yeah, we for sure got burned today. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna start packing. So I just checked us in to our flight tomorrow on Alaska Airlines. Tomorrow we are flying from Ziwa to LAX. And then we're actually spending like 2 days in Los Angeles, which we're excited about. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. And then on home to Anchorage, we get home on like late Friday night, early Saturday morning. So we are kind of thinking through packing. Here's what we're thinking. We knew that we bought too much stuff here. and that we did not have space in our bag. So we bought a duffel bag at the store a few days ago. It's not a big duffel bag, just kind of a small one. But our thought is what we're gonna do is we're gonna put heavy things in there. So we're gonna put like our jeans. First of all, you guys, this is hilarious. I brought 3 pair of like pants. Long pants. Didn't wear them even once.
I did actually wear, I brought 2 pairs of long pants and like an extra pair of capris. I did actually wear all 3 of them.
Could you have gotten by with bringing less long pants?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's something we will talk about in a wrap-up vlog.
Yeah.
But these are like all pretty heavy clothing. And so our thought is if we'll put some of our heavy stuff in the duffel bag, then that will make our suitcases lighter.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end up checking 4 bags. We have our 2 big suitcases, our small suitcase, and then this duffel bag. And so we're gonna be strategic about it. What we're gonna do is, again, heavy stuff, like heavy clothing in the duffel bag. In the small suitcase, we're going to, because their other 3 suitcases are hard-sided suitcases, we're gonna pack, in the small one, other heavy stuff we bought, like the molcajete. That is small and heavy. Because it's such a small bag, we won't be able to reach the 50-pound weight limit. And we want to put as much weight into that suitcase as we possibly can to save space in our bigger bags. Now, our bigger 2 suitcases, one of them, we are going to pack the stuff that we will need for our 2 days in Los Angeles. Because our thought was, if we could just get to Los Angeles and open and live out of 1 suitcase, that's better than like trying to have to dig through multiple suitcases to get what you need. So that's our plan. The duffel bag, heavy clothes. The small suitcase, as much weight as possible. One of our hard-sided big suitcases is gonna be our Los Angeles bag, and the other suitcase is just everything else. I think we can do it.
I think so too.
All right, let's try. These actually are my joggers I think I'm gonna wear on the flight home, so those will stay out. Sherri also commented, the bag we bought, it's kind of Seahawks colors.
That's why I picked it out.
That's why you picked it
They had
out.
this one and they had a gray one, and I thought, let's get Seahawks.
Even though the Seahawks won 1 and lost 1 on my Mexico trip, so they did okay. The queen of packing is doing her thing. So we decided to actually pack the molcajete in there because it's heavy.
It's heavy, and we do have that print that we bought
Yep.
that's framed.
Mm-hmm.
And even if we put it in a different side of that smaller hard case, I'm just worried about it.
The molcajete is like a little bowling ball.
Yeah, and I just am concerned about them tossing it around and breaking that.
So
I'd rather have this be like fully around with clothing.
There's nothing in there that can
and add
break.
shoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
There's nothing in here that's gonna break.
And it's well protected with the stuff around it.
Yeah. And it's not gonna break. Like, it's volcanic rock.
Mm-hmm. We decided also to pack some like swimsuit, swim cover-up stuff. Our hotel in Los Angeles does have a pool.
But I have 2 swimsuits and 3 cover-ups. So I'm keeping 1 cover-up and 1 swimsuit out
For LA.
for LA.
Perfect.
The rest I'm gonna use as
Insulation. Bag number 1, packed. We got gifts going in here. Sherri is wrapping things. I gotta tell you, Sherri, you genuinely amaze me. Like the way you do this. You're like the Tetris world champion. And I think maybe bag number 2 is gonna be done. This has, I think, almost all of our, you struggled a little bit, it's heavy. This has almost all of our gifts in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sherri, that's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't gonna like smush, and I think it's not. So
No, I think it's good. Okay, so now we have out the big suitcases. The plan is, this one here is gonna be the one that we're going to basically live out of in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So all the stuff we're gonna need for the next few days, we're gonna put in there. Toiletry bags, Sherri's makeup, clothes we wanna wear, that kind of stuff. This suitcase is going to be stuff like all of our dirty clothes. Anything that we are not gonna need. So we're gonna fill that one up as much as possible, and then this will just be stuff that we we'll need. Another thing I packed that I ended up not needing at all, my hats. You guys, I'm not used to this. For my entire adult life, I have primarily worn hats. Since I shaved my head, I think I wore a hat one day here, and it was like my Cuban style fedora hat. I didn't wear any of my baseball hats. I brought 5 of them. Sherri laughs at me. I brought 5. Didn't wear a single one. So the upside is I know that on future trips, now that I'm fine just going bald, I don't need to pack as many hats. We are kicking butt and making lots of progress. It's easy when you can kind of just dump stuff in.
Yeah.
So this one is no folding, no rolling. When we get home, I'm just gonna dump stuff in the washing machine.
All of it's getting washed.
Everything's getting washed. Yep, everything's getting washed. So it'll take a couple loads, but that's all right. Quick look outside. It's been beautiful all day today. We have a thin cover of clouds that's kind of come in. However, if you look over towards town, you can see the sun still very much shining on the town. Very beautiful. But if you look back up there, looks like maybe some cloud cover. It seems like one of the normal patterns that we've seen over our few weeks here is that rain comes in the evening, rains overnight, beautiful during the day. So we'll see if that pattern continues tonight. Now we're gonna close this one. We're gonna see if we think it's too heavy. Sherri, you know what we should do? I don't know why we don't do this. At home, we have that travel scale.
I know, I said, why didn't we bring our scale? We should just throw it in, it's really small.
We need to remember to do that. And just like that, I think we're done with packing until tomorrow. We have all morning here. We need to leave for the airport probably about 1-ish. So we have all morning here, so like literally no rush.
No, I mean, yeah, we'll just have the rest of our clothes and like our toiletries and stuff, which we still need.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just put them in here.
Then we'll be good to go. Like I said, a few random things around, but like it's all stuff that we know where it's going.
Yeah.
We do have a few things to finish food-wise. We've got, for tomorrow morning, we've each got a yogurt left. So breakfast in the morning for me will be my yogurt, and I have 1 banana. Sherri has a yogurt and a pastry, so that will knock those out. We have 1 adult beverage. We will probably finish that tonight. We've got a little bit of apple juice, a little bit of leftover pizza, some bottles of water. So all of this, most of this at least, will definitely be taken care of. Well, we are outside on our last night here in Ziwa. It's crazy, but the town is turning out for us because if we look over there on the hill, the Parthenon is all lit up there. You can see it, which is super cool. And then we look out straight ahead there, just like right out there, and the Picante, the catamaran that we went on that sunset sail, is cruising by. It's like all of our Ziwa memories came out to say goodbye to us on our last evening here in town. It's so fun. Sherri Beth, what do you think about our last night here?
I'm torn because this has been amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sad to leave.
Yeah.
But there's part of me that's excited to sleep in my own bed.
Yep.
See our kitty. But I'm gonna miss this. This has been amazing.
I think it is a good statement that we have a life that we're excited to return to.
Yeah.
You know, we've loved these 3 weeks. They really have been, I think, everything that we needed, really what we had hoped for. We've fallen in love with this town.
Yeah.
I have no doubt we're going to return, but it will be nice to start the journey home tomorrow. But gosh darn, we're not getting all sentimental yet because we still got our last night here.
Yeah.
We still got tomorrow morning. And so the plan is to head downtown for dinner. We're gonna have one last dinner tonight down in the kind of centro area of Ziwa. And then we will wrap up this vlog before starting the next video tomorrow morning. So we're gonna change. Sunburn update. I've been putting on after sun lotion. like crazy. Whoops. I don't regret a thing. Out front, waiting for our taxi. We have done this a lot this trip. It's weird that it is our last night here. We have spent so much time over the last 3 weeks walking these streets. And tomorrow we are heading out. Our final dinner is at a place called Mi Barrio. It's a taqueria. They have all sorts of traditional tacos. Look at this, everything from beef head, tongue, barbacoa, pastor, chorizo, lots of appetizers. They got baked potatoes, mashed potatoes mixed with sour cream and butter and then topped with all that. That actually sounds amazing. Specialty tacos. They've got margaritas, they've got fajitas, they have so much. Okay, so this place is pretty like typical from what we've seen from taquerias. It's just like a dude in the kitchen just absolutely slinging tacos. I'm so excited. Margaritas, 3000 and 3001 of our trip have arrived. It just felt like the appropriate drink to end our trip on, and he just brought us the salsa. He was really funny. He was like, this one? He was like, it's too hot. It's too hot. He was like, but these are perfect. So now I kind of want to try this. Tacos are here, you guys. Barbacoa, chorizo, pastor, and rib steak. And Sherri got pastor and barbacoa, I think. Oh my gosh. Well, our last dinner in Ziwa was similar to all the other dinners in Ziwa.
Did not disappoint.
Delicious. And Sherri had the brilliant idea to go back to Brenda's bar, the bar that has become our favorite bar in all of Ziwa, and have one last drink. All right, I don't know what it says, but he remembered our drinks, that I get mine with salt. Sherri does not get hers with salt. I think Sherri and I are in agreement. The best margaritas that we have had in Ziwa are here at Brenda's. They're so delicious. Well, I think that we're locals. They just gave us a Brenda's bar sticker. Actually, a couple of them. These definitely coming home to Alaska with us. I love this place so much. We have left Brenda's bar. It's just our favorite. It's weird that you can, she's the best. It's weird that you can become like regulars at a place in just like on a vacation.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to come back. Okay, Sherri, last chance to go up there and sing karaoke. No? All right, maybe next time. One last visit here to the basketball court, one of the main parts here in Centro, where we have spent a lot of time and where we completely got rained out and had one of the most memorable moments of our trip. Gosh, I think every time we've walked by here, there's been like people here just kind of hanging out. But I think now is time to grab a taxi and head back to our hotel. This is the last time we're getting a taxi to our hotel. Tomorrow we'll be getting one from our hotel.
The airport.
Back to the airport. Aeropuerto. We're back at the room.
But
I think we're gonna leave. You guys know that I have a sweet tooth.
what?
Shocking. And I haven't had dessert tonight. And they have churros here at the hotel, and I haven't had a churro the whole time we've been in Mexico. So I feel like we need to go down to the restaurant and get a churro. So let's go. What a way to end our last night. A churro flower. Look at that, Sherri. That's the kind of bouquet I want. Give me a bouquet of churro flowers any day. Well, the churros were a great way to end our last night here in Ziwa. Gosh, it's surreal. We've spent so much time in this town. We've never done a 3-week vacation before, so like the most time we've ever spent in a location was here on a trip. And we just have, as I've said 1,000 times in this series, we've fallen in love with it. It's just such a great little town. We for sure will be back. But that is not where this vlog series is ending, because we're gonna vlog tomorrow as we fly to Los Angeles. We're spending a couple days in LA. We have some plans with friends on one of the days, And then we fly home Friday, get home early Saturday, back home to Captain America. Cannot wait to get home to much cooler weather, that is for sure. We've heard there is snow on the mountains back home, and we're leaving the warmth and tropical weather of Zihuatanejo, Mexico behind, heading into fall and soon winter in Anchorage, Alaska. But we have Los Angeles first, and we're gonna vlog that whole thing. So friends, we love you. Thanks for hanging out with us today on our last full day, and we will see you on the next LeggLife video as we leave Mexico, head to Los Angeles. Bye, friends.